Monday morning, friends. It's me, Terry Lambertson. This is what I have for you today. If you're lucky enough to know a people pleaser, don't ever take advantage of their giving nature. Don't walk all over them just because you can. They probably won't say anything. They'll do their best to assume the best about you no matter the situation, but they do notice. Little by little, they notice. Don't treat them like they're stupid or weak. They're neither. Don't tell them to just stop caring what people think. It doesn't work for them, and it's not that easy. For them, being a good person is tied to how happy they are able to make those around them feel. Those lines are twisted, and as badly as they want to untangle them, it's all very knotted and tricky. Something in their childhood made them feel like they needed to keep the peace, and that keeping the peace was best achieved when they were able to camouflage themselves into whatever version of them was needed in the moment. Don't forget that they have needs too. They have wants and opinions and thoughts. They don't actually agree with everything everyone says. They're just scared if they offer a rebuttal or play devil's advocate, you will cut off the ties between you and them, and that is their greatest fear. They want to do right by you. They care about your thoughts. They care about your feelings. They have run through scenarios in their head and have already thought about how different actions of theirs will be perceived. They have carved out a million different paths in their minds so that they can get to the right destination. So if they ever mess up, and they will, give them an abundance of grace. Do whatever you need to do, but believe me, they weren't being flippant about your relationship, and they definitely did not lack empathy. They tried their best, but they are not you, so their thought processes was not your thought processes. Their reasoning was your reasoning, and their heart was not your heart. Sometimes stuff just happens because every single one of us has different wiring, so even the best connections get frazzled from time to time. But I promise they never intentionally hurt, disrespected, or offended you. Like I said earlier, you being upset with them is their greatest fear. Don't talk to them like they're a child, and don't treat them like they are precious or delicate. They can handle it, but when you confront them, make sure you do so with love. So few places feel safe to them. Do your best to be one of them. Make sure they know that you still love them, accept them, and want them around. And that a disagreement is simply a disagreement. It's not hate. It's not the end of the relationship. Just a talk so that you can come together to understand each other even better. Don't lie to them. Don't mishandle them. Don't gaslight them. Don't raise your voice and elevate the situation with them because you know they'll quickly back down and you'll win. Because while you might win the argument in the short term, you will eventually lose them in your life. They are aware of all of it. They just usually don't have it in them to escalate arguments, hurl insults, or return ugly for ugly. Don't ask them for favors with no intention of returning them one day when you're capable. Don't pretend to love them if you don't. They take that love seriously and are loyal to a fault. Don't pretend to be their best friend, and if you're only in it to see what you can get out of it, they are people. Don't use them, because that says nothing about who they are and everything about who you are. Because if you're good to them, they'll stick with you to the end. They don't want to lose you, but they're stuck in a world where they're constantly trying not to lose themselves either. Love, Amy. Yeah, I've been the people pleaser. I've been the peace at any cost, no matter the lost person? The truth of the matter was that it made me hold on to people that I should have let go a lot sooner. All right, you guys, I hope you all have a magnificent Monday. I'll be back with you again on Tuesday morning. I'll see you then, friends. Bye now.